Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Martin will throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And that one could serve a lot of purposes. You knock all the butterflies out, you get your first completion.
Yeah, and I agree. You know,
so we can go 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0.
You got hit, you got that out of the way, you get the butterflies out of the way, then you kind of settle and you realize, all right, this is just football.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Got it behind the line. It's Ray. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They just keep firing. Got a man. It's Smith. There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Here's the pressure. The short hands. It's Bell. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Going to the running game. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to get the corner. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
Trying play action. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
He'll take another shot here. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Might be calling a hot route. Martin back to pass. Looking left.
Stupid pass.
Deep in his own end.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Power football with the run.
Oh, make the tackle.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Maryland 7, Georgia 0.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to run it. It's Frazier. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Oh, it's picked off.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Martin will throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's
Oh, come on, man.
He's running free down
Oh,
the
that's trash.
defense trying to take it back. The 10.
That's trash.
Touchdown, Georgia. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Georgia.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Set to kick this one off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Ray.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Now on 2nd down. He's open on the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Unloads it left. Face the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
You can tell this quarterback and these wide receivers are on the same page. Quick read, quick throw, quick success.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Martin back to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about it.
Touchdown, Terrapins! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it at the 25.
Wow.
That is football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Martin will throw it. He wants to go deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty.
With the game tie.
We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
User
Just can't have that happen.
lit his ass up.
You know, if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Ray. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, Maryland! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Stockton. The sure hands, it's dealt. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Georgia going up tempo. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Catch in the middle, it's dealt. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Throws to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And a quick shuffle pass underneath.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw at Stockton. Release to the back. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. The play action fake. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Forced out of the pocket. That's it, fly. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Under fire. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Turning it on. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Maryland 21, Georgia 14.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Wants to throw it.
Oh, right. I wanted the other guy. Fuck LJ. I hit the other guy. I hit the wrong guy. Oh, my goodness. I hit the wrong guy. God damn.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Lots of running room. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Martin back to pass. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking deep. He's got it inside the 25. Off and running. Touchdown, Terrapins. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Terrapins will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
First and 10.
Give out of the gun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Manning. Looking to buy time. He's going to run it. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical. Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wingo. There he goes. It's a seam wide open. 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Martin will throw it. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Rush is on him. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. He's loose. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Martin back to pass. He's got him this time.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Terrapins get it past the sticks.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 6, Maryland.
First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
He's got the tight end.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll move the tight end. Running the red zone. It's Ray. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the right. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the...
Touchdown, Maryland! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Oh, they're after it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass.
Oh, I should have stepped over there. I should have stayed over there.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn.
Oh, what the fuck?
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
On 4th down, going to the air.
Really?
Right downfield. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this.
He lost one down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
So much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's McLaurin. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Martin will throw it. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying the left side. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Yeah, gotta be, bro.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Going over the top. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Texas 13, Maryland 7.
And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Martin back to pass. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. And the Terrapins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Fires to the big fella. Push down for the tackle.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all.
Oh, out of space. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the 1st. Let's see what happens next.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged in the middle, it's Fleming. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Quarterback making checks. On On fourth down, trying to find his man. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The inside handoff. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 7.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Holds it in on the left. Here he goes. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
19, Maryland, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Makes the catch. It's Ray. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Martin will throw it. Here's the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 19.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Bringing the heat. Here's the pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Might be changing the route. Tight end now in motion. On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
It was a massive missed opportunity failing on that fourth down, so they're trailing. There's a little bit less than 3 minutes to go here. Their defense has got to be able to get the ball back here quickly for them to have any shot.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Manning. Got his man in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine.
This is my 3rd game, though. I'm undefeated so far. Yeah, I played number 3 ranked, number 9 ranked, and now number 1 ranked with Maryland. So.
Martin back to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going.
Nah, Rome. I haven't played anybody from the league yet.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's
just three online joints.
2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
How long before you get home?
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons.
No. I'm streaming.
So physical up front.
Yeah,
These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They've decided to try.
You said 5. I'll be home at 5. I'll be here. I ain't doing shit.
5 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative.
I think I beat Georgia. It's not as fast as last year, so it's not too bad. But defense still kind of crazy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Martin will throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field.
He lets it fly.
Oh my God, that's two of those.
Going for the
Yeah.
massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Running out the clock seems to
I'm gonna
be
play
a
one more
reality here
Rome.
as they
Check
are
it
ready
out.
to snap it in victory formation.
See if I can go 3-1.
Sometimes
Good
it's
game,
just
bro.
not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case
Let
here.
me see if I can go 3-1.
They didn't
Damn.
do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra
Everybody's
plays?
using all
That might be the difference in the next game that I
the good
play.
teams though. Everybody I played has been all
They need a
top
little
10
bit
ranked
better
team.
effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.
It
College
feels
Football.
smoother though. If I'm not lying, it feels a little bit better. You know, I didn't like the last joint, so it feels better. Like it feels better. I mean, it still ain't Madden for me, but it definitely feels better. Let me see something. So I'm 2-1. What am I? I was ranked 690 after my previous game. Where am I at now? I probably dropped some. Oh yeah, I'm back to 2000. God damn. So yeah, I beat Alabama, I beat Georgia, and I lost to Texas. All right, let's get it. Let me see if they give me another fucking top 10 ranked team. Let's see who the fuck they give me this time.
Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As
All right.
we'll see a squad from the Big Ten. The
What's
Maryland
Boise
Terrapins,
ranked?
taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos.
They're not ranked. Okay,
For
good,
EA Sports
good.
College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use
Let's
that
see.
term loosely.
Oh, cuz 3-0 with Boise.
University of
Okay.
Georgia and former Gator
All
Jesse
right.
Palmer. Guys,
Damn.
let's get down to the
Look at
field.
that though. I didn't realize Maryland was so damn bad. All right, it's my first unranked match.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
But Maryland is fucking. Look at that shit, bro. That's crazy. Maryland's bad, bro. But I'm nice. That's the thing. I'm nice. 3. Oh Lord. What we got going on here?
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
What we got going on here? Some sort of running shit.
Looking for room. It's Sherrod.
Oh, make the tackle, bitch. Damn.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm
I hate that
to
blue
the football,
field. That
get
shit
multiple
trash.
guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
They'll ride the hot hand.
Oh, LJ. Huh.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Gaines. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Back to throw, it's Madsen. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He gets it in. Touchdown, Broncos.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nah, Rome. Ain't no uh-oh. Ain't no uh-oh, cuz. That was a good drive, though.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more.
I got some plays.
They get him on the ground at the 20. Give to the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Martin back to pass.
Oh, come on, bro.
But he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
That's the ball, cuz. Damn. That's trash.
The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter.
The end of the first quarter with the score, Boise State 7, Maryland 0.
First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Just missed his man. Gave him
Wide
just a
open, wide open.
It's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds.
Mm,
Have to play
mm.
another day here on this drive.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Martin will throw it. And they can't
What?
complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting up.
Come on, bro.
Pressure. You don't have
Quarterback
time.
trash.
And as a result now, 4th down.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it.
Oh, that was stupid pass.
Fires and picked off.
That's on me.
Just a short
That
return.
motherfucker blended in with that field like a motherfucker.
Got it first down at the 42.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Wide open spaces. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Powers through the defender.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. From the 30-yard line on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Here's a
You really gonna drain the clock in an
tight
exhibition
game here
game?
late
Come
in the
on, bro.
first half.
Play ball.
That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wide.
Oh, where's my safety, bro?
Still going. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job.
Hey, yeah, wrong. That's crazy. I don't know where that safety was, bro.
22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Martin back to pass. Makes the pass. And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. How about that? Making a play and setting up your
This is actually the first bad game I feel like I'm playing. Jesus
And I
Christ.
like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to escape and get it inside. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 20.
Good coverage.
This defense, its head
I
is
fucked that
spinning.
up.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down. 1st and 10.
Turning on the Jets. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
Shit. Hey, Rome. I'm 2-1. Shit. 3-0 ain't that much different. Fuck that. Shit. Hold up. We gotta get our shit together. Oh, he caught me on the wrong man. Got him though.
Inside give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
He 3-0. I'm 2-1. Fuck that.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, Boise State.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal.
Fuck.
Never a doubt. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
Boise State, 17. Maryland.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
All right, Rome. Here come the comeback. Fuck is we talking about? Here come the comeback.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Let me find some shit in here. What's up, Ozzy?
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Martin will throw it. Under fire.
Damn.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Bruh.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed out.
I be seeing them little blue motherfuckers too late. Damn.
And the Terrapins with a long
I do not
way to
like
go
that
after the
shit.
loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. He leaves it with the back. Fumbles across the 10.
Give me some breathing room, cuz.
After a pickup of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Terrapins need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football.
This one's over.
4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on
I'm gonna get cuz this one.
You got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Oh my God, QB, you wide open. He wide open.
Stand by the defense.
Ah, you got this one, cuz again. I can't get a win. How you get a win? Oh, I can't. All right, I don't want to quit on you.
And
Let's
I
go.
get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again.
Now, I was standing still in the pocket and everything. He just overthrew that motherfucker. No
Boise
real
State
pressure.
has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Here's the handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
9-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Direct snap. It's Gaines. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To the ground with the back.
What the fuck?
Touchdown Broncos! And the beatdown has ensued.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Bedtime like a motherfucker, wrong.
That 3-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated
A
by
quarterback,
an
bro.
11-yard run for the score.
I understand he be missing some fucking really bad passes, bro.
Defense comes on the field. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Martin back to pass.
Look at that shit, bro. You see that?
Reception number 3 on the day. How about that, making a play in
I don't like using those good teams, bro.
40 at the
I ain't gonna say I don't like it, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Have tough jobs.
I can't call it, bro.
Think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's
But you see that shit? He just overthrew that bitch. That shit crazy.
But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't.
I mean, he's made some passes in some of my other games, but god damn,
and Sherrod.
that's crazy.
And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the 1st down yardage?
You ain't getting by all these guys.
Who I got in the league? Is it Georgia? I think I got Georgia. I'm gonna use them next game.
Just putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a
No,
great
I'm
job
not. I'm
finding
lying.
the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game?
I'm lying. I ain't gonna
Saw that
use
one
it.
again.
They got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. Right back to the well. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. And they're trying to.
He's batting 500 out here right now. 2-2 after this one. We got to do better though.
They'll run it. It's Sherrod. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
At the 13-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter of play.
Hey, Ron. I would play by games, but I know I'm an ass in college for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can talk shit to me in college. I don't really give two fucks. Now, man, that's a different story.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he's swallowed up at the
But I'm 2-2, cuz. We all right. I'm 2-2, cuz.
Awesome job up
We're gonna be all right.
Defensive line being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allow these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Oh, they're still doing that playbook shit. Like, can you not use a playbook?
Under fire.
Oh, pick that shit off.
Pick in the end zone instead. It'll be 4th down.
Come on, cuz. You gotta pick that shit off.
It's so much more difficult to throw.
I took away the underneath. Pick that shit off.
Sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way.
Give me a
bad day. I'm trying to put a drive.
Give me a playbook, Ron. What team you think got a playbook? Oh shit, I missed my phone call from my baby.
And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Using his legs, it's Sherrod. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Complete on 3rd down. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Martin will throw it. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play
Rome.
down the field. This is
Hey,
so
Rome.
big because
We ain't gonna have no shutout here now.
do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit.
Interception. This guy just can't find his own players. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most.
All right, that's good.
And it's a microcosm too, just how dominant the defense
Oh,
has been.
all right, we're gonna step away from this thing 2-2, Rome.
They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.